And then also the environment. I became very passionate about the environment.
Like the EPA?
Yeah, so I went on something called the Toxic Tour the first month I was elected, and it was an organization in Riverside called CCAEJ, and they started in Pomona and took me all through my district, ending in San Bernardino, and showed me all the toxic places in the district. And what I learned real quick that day was that we do real bad stuff to poor people. We put all the toxic stuff near poor people. And so that just set me on my journey of trying to pass legislation that would help people who were poor and didn't have a good living environment. One of them was passing a law that says big rigs have to have a smog check. So we all have to do that. They didn't. And so in 10 years, the bill was passed 4 years ago, it'll be like taking 350,000 big rigs off the road, because now they have to, the diesel trucks have to have a smog check, and if they're polluting, they have to fix that problem.
Ooh. What's some of the other things that you notice that they're giving to poor folks or putting poor folks around that many people may not know?
Train stations. So like the big train interchange in San Bernardino, the folks that live around there, they all have to have air purifiers in their homes. They built a whole, and most of them don't because they are poor and, is it food or an air purifier? But they have a community center. I remember we visited a couple times, and it was a safe haven for the kids. They could go to this community center and all the air was purified. Building like toxic fumes from gas or natural or petroleum. There were some places in Pomona where, and what would usually happen is there would be homes there, already there, people living there, and then they'd come in and build a warehouse or an auto repair shop. And it was something that wasn't, the people didn't know when they bought their house that could happen to them. And rich people, they don't do that in Beverly Hills. They don't do it in the wealthier parts of the state. And if they try to, those people have time. They can go to city council meetings. They can go to planning meetings. Poor people are working, hard to just put food on the table and a roof over their head. So they didn't have time to go and fight those.
Yeah. Or maybe they don't even know that
They don't even know 100%.
that they're in a toxic environment.
Yes. Yes. Very true. That is very true.
Yes. Like so many things. I remember hearing that San Bernardino or the Inland Empire has one of the most poorest air qualities.
The worst.
Right?
The worst. Mm-hmm.
The worst?
Yes.
In California?
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think the worst in California, and the Central Valley is also really bad as well. But we are the worst in California, and then also I think one of the worst in the nation. But
Wow.
and it's like I tell people, warehouses don't pollute. It's the trucks that come in and out every single day. Those are what are polluting.